Yes, yes, yes. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the YouTube, baby. And this is week 8's Bullseye 5 coming to you right now. The picks for week 8, my top 5. So let us get into it. First, let's look at what we got right and what we got wrong in week 7. And there's a whole lot to be excited about. Take a look here. 5-0. We had the card 17.5 money. We had New England covering. We could have had that at minus 30 if we wanted to. We had our boy Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. That 7.5 was also a great pick. It was a close one until the end. The one that we got extremely lucky on was the Falcons did win by only 2. So we got Miami plus 2.5, just barely. And then we got, I think, one of the best picks of the week, Colts plus 4.5, routing the 49ers. Not really routing, but it was a rainy Sunday night. The Colts took that one. What a week. Week 7, undefeated. So let us roll into week 8. Let's do this. Week 8, we start off with the Bullseye 5 for week number 8. Drum roll, please. We are looking at game number 1, Cincinnati against New York Jets. We riding with Joey B and Cincinnati away in New York at MetLife. We taking Joey Burrow. Now, the interesting here is a lot of times teams do really well when they get embarrassed weeks previous. And I know the Jets stunk it up at New England. New England absolutely ripped them to shreds, won by more than 30. But I still don't trust Zach Wilson. I don't know if he's 100% healthy. And I don't trust the entire Jets team. And 10.5 is a lot. This is the most, I think, in history, or at least in at least a decade, that the Bengals have been favored by more than 10 points in an away game. How crazy is that? But I'm taking Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, T. Higgins. The list goes on. The defense is averaging, I think, below 20 points allowed a game. And I think they take care of business here. 10 points is a lot. If you want to add a couple of points and buy that to lower it, I don't blame you. But again, if you want to get it to 9.5 or 10, that could be a move just in case they win by 10 points. But give me the Cincinnati Bengals game 1. Game number 2 here. In the top 5, I'm taking Washington plus 3 this time. We're taking the underdog against Denver. I see Washington actually winning this game. I don't like Denver at all. This is in Mile High, which is my only concern. Don't trust Teddy Bridgewater. Don't trust that offense. Jared Jeudy ain't back yet. I don't know just what the hell they are as a team. But take Washington. Taylor Heineke's underrated. He's not really fantastic, but he's a good quarterback. Ran for almost 100 yards against the Packers. They almost kept that a game. Heinicke dove for the end zone, went in eventually, but his knee was down too early. And in the NFL, if you dive as a quarterback, wherever the knee touches is where you are down because it acts as if the quarterback is giving up when they slide. And it's a good rule in some ways, but it absolutely killed Heinicke and the Washington football team because they did not score. That was 4th down, I believe. At least that was 3rd, and then the next time they tried to score, they could not, and they went down on 4th down. But I like Washington here as a comeback game, plus 3. They've got a good running attack, good weapons. Their defense has been extremely overrated because of how bad they've been playing, but they've got good D linemen. Their back end's okay. I think it's good enough to win against the Broncos. Give me that football team plus 3. Here we go. Next. Roll it in. Detroit at home against Eagles. We're giving Detroit another victory here. Plus 3.5. Excellent. You get a little bit of the hook. So if they lose by 3, you still win. So this could change. Line could change in the factor to bring it back to 3. But you get the plus 0.5, which is the extra hook in this game. Give me Detroit. I think they win this game. They've been close to winning so many times. Minnesota, that late field goal, put great against the Rams. Goff is a good quarterback. Swift has been excellent. I think Dan Campbell gets his guys to go. And then I don't really trust the Eagles. Their offense is so bad. I know Hurts is a decent quarterback, but he can't throw the ball. Their run game now without Miles Sanders, I don't know if he's playing this week. Even worse for their offense. Nick Sirianni, I don't know if you guys saw his conference, but he's talking about spreading the roots in the ground and watering them and growing them to make trees. He is going on some massive soliloquy, which I don't even know if the guys even appreciate in that locker room. That's what he said. He told the guys after the game. So beats me, but I'm taking the other side of the coach, the monster, Dan Campbell, and the Detroit Lions. We move on. Tampa at New Orleans. Easiest pick of the week, I think. Take Tampa -5.5. I'm going to pick Tampa unless something happens. Otherwise, their offense is too dominant. They get Gronk back this week. He is probable to play unless something changes. New Orleans Saints, they did trade for Mark Ingram. Good trade, but that doesn't help them too much. Their defense is not the best, has struggled, and their offense, actually their defense has been pretty good, but they've been playing bad teams with limited offenses, and their offense is even worse. So James Winston, don't know what the heck he's been up to. And then give me Tampa. Gronk back, I think, makes a huge difference offensively, even though they hung up 38 against Chicago, no problem. And I think they'll run the ball effectively. I think Tom Brady will go into New Orleans and take care of business. Give me Tampa -5.5 away. Pick of the week, game of the week for pinpointed. And lastly, this could come at a huge controversy here. A lot of people are liking the other side, but I'm taking the Monday night game. Give me the Chiefs -10, and I'll tell you why. Chiefs have been embarrassed, talked about in the media, talked about in the news as a team that's not going to make it far this year. They've been struggling offensively, struggling defensively. I think they're the bottom 2 rated defense in the league, maybe at least bottom 5. And they're playing the Giants. Now, the Giants played an excellent game. I'll give them credit. They beat up the Carolina Panthers. Only allowed 3 points for Carolina. But again, I don't take that with a lot of heart because Carolina's been struggling. Sam Darnold's been awful. And they don't have a run game with CMC out. Take the Chiefs at home and take a lot to heart that this is a Monday night game. Mahomes loves prime time. The team is very good under the lights, under national television. Andy Reid will put up a good offensive game plan. And this is one thing they don't have to worry about. The Giants' offense isn't very good. And so Mahomes doesn't have to really worry about the defense letting up a couple points because the Giants aren't going to put up 40 like the Titans did or like other teams have done in the past, the Browns, etc. So give me Mahomes and the Chiefs. If they score first, they get up early. The defense will play a little bit better than playing from behind. I think there's a big bounce back win for the Chiefs. 10 points right away. Easy money there. That is your bullseye 5. Pinpointed. Looking to continue the undefeated streak. Let's see how we do on Sunday. Thanks for listening, everyone.